This is the era of social media where people get crazy over a thing for a while, make it popular, and then quickly forget about it when the next big thing comes along. However, some trends have managed to stick around for a long time, and one such trend is seamoss. Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Maria Gumansing, and today's video is all about the hype around seamoss, its benefits, and why it has become a trending superfood. We'll dive into the history of seamoss, its nutritional value, how it gained popularity in recent years, and the difference between seamoss and sargassum. So stick around until the end. I was scrolling through my Instagram feed the other day and I saw countless posts about seamoss. It seemed like everyone was talking about it, from celebrities to influencers to health gurus. I couldn't help but wonder why seamoss has suddenly become the new health craze. I mean, for years here on St. Thomas, we enjoy a popular seamoss drink in the Caribbean as well. And my friend, founder of the Piper Center for Wellness in New York, Tracy Piper, who has been called the go-to guru that A-list celebrities rely on to look and feel their best, told me she incorporates seamoss into her wellness plans and now even makes the drinks that has become very popular.
Seamoss is the sea vegetable. It is full of minerals. It is from the sea. It's like a plant in the sea and it comes raw.
I dug into some research and found out that seamoss, also known as Irish moss or Carrageen moss, has been used for centuries in traditional medicine and cooking. It is a type of red algae found in the Atlantic coastlines of Europe, North America, and the Caribbean. In ancient times, sea moss was believed to have some healing properties and was used to treat various ailments like respiratory issues and digestive problems. It was also a common ingredient in traditional Irish cuisine, known for its nutritional value and thickening properties. To our surprise, sea moss is not a new discovery. It has been around for centuries and only recently gained popularity in the Western world. So why is it trending now? Even though the FDA may not necessarily oversee its usage as a dietary supplement, devouring sea moss is generally viewed as safe. It's thought to share many beneficial attributes with various other seaweeds. Anna Riesdorf, a licensed dietitian, shared with Forbes that sea moss could be one of the planet's most nutrient-packed foods. Out of 102 essential nutrients and minerals that our bodies require to function effectively, sea moss provides 92. It's an amazing supplier of calcium, magnesium, potassium, and iodine. Plus, it's abundant in iron and vitamin C and A.
They are bioavailable in the body. So you can have minerals and your body does not accept them. The cells do not take it in. But in sea moss, your body will receive all those minerals because there's more bioavailable. So you want to add that to your soups, to your smoothies. You can have it as a snack. 2 tablespoons a day is sufficient to get your mineral content in your system. You can take as much vitamins as you want, but if you do not have minerals as a catalyst to activate those vitamins won't do anything. So you must have minerals to work with your vitamins.
Some preliminary research has uncovered that it could help fight off inflammation and give a boost to your immune system. Because of the quantity of essential amino acids present in sea moss, it's thought to stimulate collagen production and fortify your bones, joints, skin, hair, and nails. Moreover, sea moss is full of prebiotic soluble fiber. This means it might help boost the population of probiotic bacteria in your digestive system, thus enhancing your overall gut health. I also found out that sea moss is a perfect alternative for those who follow a vegan or vegetarian diet. It contains more protein than any land-based plant and has high levels of omega-3 fatty acids. So it's no surprise that many vegans are incorporating sea moss into their diets as a source of essential nutrients. I must mention, though, not all the exciting facts we usually hear about sea moss are totally correct. I learned, you see, the fiber in sea moss can fill your stomach, kind of like when you eat a big apple or a handful of almonds, but there's no scientific evidence saying it could help you drop pounds. Also, there's a buzz going around that it can aid in fertility, but just like the weight loss thing, there's no hard data to confirm this. And it's not like all sea moss is the same. It doesn't always have the same amount of goodies. I read somewhere where it grows, like its home in the ocean, actually determines what we call its micronutrient and fatty acid content. So, for example, sometimes there can be a lot more iodine in some types of sea moss, which can cause cause some thyroid troubles if you consume too much. The place where you get your sea moss could also mean there might be heavy metals like arsenic, mercury, or even lead. But don't worry, if you don't overdo it and eat it sparingly, these potential heavy metals won't pose a serious health issue. At least that's what the studies say. And let's be real here, just like many hip and trendy superfoods, sea moss isn't going to magically cure everything. But here's the good news. It can definitely be a great supporter of your health if you pair it with a well-balanced diet and stay active. So in the end, it's all about balance, right? Even some people create their own version of a sea moss drink right here in the Caribbean. Some folks even like to say it's an aphrodisiac. Let me tell you, it's just a way of saying that it might spark a little romance. It's not actually an aphrodisiac. The ingredients include frequent energy-boosting fruits like soursop, beetroot, carrots, spinach, and honey. It has a creamy texture and tastes super delicious. I loved it as a child and still go nuts when I find it today, but I did not realize there were many health benefits, so Tracy is now explaining to me why she makes it.
My friend Wade Waba, he is a wealth of knowledge, and when I am stuck on an herb or what's going on with my body, I go to him. As a matter of fact, many years ago, I was having some issues with my health, and I called him crying like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't understand what was wrong. And he goes, "Are you taking your sea moss?" And I was like, "No, I haven't been doing sea moss. I don't like how people do sea moss." And he goes, "Well, make your own." And that's actually how I started making my own sea moss to sell. It's because he reminded me of my culture and that I need to make it. And so that's how I got back into making my own sea moss, something that I had stopped using from my own culture.
So what's the prime way to enjoy sea moss? Well, there's a world of options here. With the sea moss coming in so many varied shapes and forms, gel, for instance, is enjoying its moment in the sun. But let's not ignore the sea moss is available in many forms, such as liquid drops, power-packed supplement capsules, and even fun chewy gummies. And if you are a DIY lover, try dried sea moss. It's up for grabs. It can be turned into jellies and puddings with a quick boil. A favorite thing to do in Southeast Asia, by the way. If you get it raw,
you have to break it down because it's very fibrous. So you soak it, you wash off all the impurities. You soak it in water with not tap water with chemicals in it, spring water, lemon. You rinse it a couple of times, and then you put it in the blender. You could do a 1-to-1 ratio, a 1-to-2 ratio. So 1 cup sea moss, maybe 2 cups water, however thick you want it. And then you can make that gel, blend it up so it's nice and smooth, and store it in the fridge for up to 4 to 5 weeks.
But the hippest, coolest, and trendiest way to get the most out of sea moss and its nutrients, blend it into a smoothie. Trust me, it's super simple and faithful to the taste. I know what you're thinking right now. Isn't sea moss kind of earthy with the flavor similar to that of the ocean? And isn't its texture rather goppy, goopy, and slimy? Well, yes, but here's where the smoothie trick comes in. Mixing it into a smoothie definitely takes away a lot of those concerns. Plus, many sea moss brands have anticipated these concerns and introduced blends that come with fruit juice to balance out that distinct seaweedy taste. You can also add in some of your favorite fruits and veggies to make it even more delicious and nutritious. And now let's talk about something that's been happening for a long time, for over 13 years, maybe even more. You see, there's this thing called sargassum, and it's been truly taking over the beautiful Caribbean. And this has been going on and on with no end in sight that we can see just yet. And some people get them a little mixed up. Now, you may be wondering what's sargassum. It's a kind of seaweed, but it's been growing so much that it started to invade, covering our lovely beaches and impacting how we live in our Virgin Islands. For those who are confused between sargassum and sea moss, let me clear it up here. Sea moss is a type of seaweed that grows in the ocean, while sargassum is a type of algae that floats on the surface of the ocean and can sometimes wash up on the beaches. Sometimes it is so much looking like this, it blankets the sand, looking more like a rug. So while they are both forms of marine vegetation, they are not the same thing. Despite the challenges of sargassum invasion, sea moss farming and consumption can still be sustainable and beneficial practices for both individuals and communities. Now, have you ever tried sea moss? Let me know your experiences in the comment box below, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel for more. See you in the next one.